Welcome to Epochs Across Eras, where we don't just tell the stories of the past, we explore how they were fought and won. The Three Kingdoms period wasn't just an age of strategy, it was an age of steel, fire, and formation. Behind every great general, Cao Cao, Sun Quan, Zhuge Liang, stood massive armies, thousands of soldiers, and the weapons that made their visions real. In this episode, we break down the real instruments of power, swords and spears, crossbows and chariots, and the tactics that determined the fate of kingdoms. Discover how war was waged in ancient China, and how the battlefield shaped the story. Romance makes war look elegant, but reality was brutal. Behind every poetic duel and famous battle cry were tired infantry, skilled archers, muddy trenches, and blistering iron. The Three Kingdoms period saw the evolution of ancient Chinese warfare, from the legacy of the Han to the innovation of local warlords. This wasn't just heroism, it was logistics, tactics, and steel. How did Shu's crossbows hold off Wei's cavalry? How did Sun Quan use the Yangtze as a weapon? Let's dive into the real machinery of power in the age of Wei, Shu, and Wu. At the heart of each kingdom's military were its soldiers, farmers conscripted, mercenaries recruited, and elite troops trained. By the late Han, standing armies were common, but during the Three Kingdoms, forces grew more complex. Troops were divided into light infantry, heavy infantry, archers, cavalry, naval units, and even specialized engineers. Cao Cao developed one of the most disciplined and organized armies, using local militia systems to draft and replenish forces efficiently. Shu Han, under Zhuge Liang, prioritized strict discipline and order, famously enforcing military laws to maintain morale and control. Wu, located in the south, emphasized naval strength and mobility in swampy, river-laced terrain. The most iconic weapon of the period was the jian, a straight double-edged sword used by officers and nobles. But for most soldiers, the dao, a curved saber, was more common, offering better cutting ability in close quarters. Spears and halberds were the standard infantry weapons, often used in dense phalanx-style formations, but the crossbow was revolutionary. Inherited from the Qin and Han dynasties, the crossbow was further improved during the Three Kingdoms. Shu Han famously mass-produced standardized crossbows, allowing even modestly trained troops to unleash deadly barrages. Wei's metallurgy gave it strong armor and reliable weapons. Wu, meanwhile, developed flame-based weapons like fire arrows and incendiary bundles for naval warfare. Cavalry played a crucial role, especially for Wei, whose northern plains favoured fast horse-based attacks. Light cavalry conducted reconnaissance, harassed supply lines and disrupted formations. Heavy cavalry acted as shock troops, equipped with long sabres and armour. Shu, based in mountainous Sichuan, relied less on cavalry and more on defensive infantry and ambush tactics. They used the terrain to set traps and delay stronger foes. Wu excelled on water. Its river fleets dominated the Yangtze, and commanders like Zhou Yu used naval firepower and maneuverability to devastating effect, as seen in the Battle of Red Cliffs. The Three Kingdoms era saw some of China's most iconic tactical formations. The fish-scale formation, designed to absorb cavalry charges while maintaining flexibility. The crane wing formation, used to encircle enemy units by stretching flanks outward. The 8 trigrams formation. Attributed to Zhuge Liang, this mystifying layout confused enemies and provided hidden paths for retreat or counterattack. One of the most famous innovations was the use of terrain. Zhuge Liang's wooden ox and flowing horse were wheelbarrow-like transport devices that revolutionized supply chains in rough terrain. Fire was also a key weapon, especially at Red Cliffs, where chained ships were set ablaze to break Cao Cao's navy. Weapons win battles, but strategy wins wars. The Three Kingdoms showed how critical logistics, innovation, and adaptability were to survival. Each kingdom adapted to its terrain and strengths. Wei with cavalry and organization, Shu with innovation and discipline, Wu with river mastery and naval tactics. These innovations left their mark not just on Chinese military theory, but on East Asian warfare for centuries. From the crossbow to fireships, from formations to supply chains, the Three Kingdoms taught that victory comes not from brute force, but from knowing how to use what you have when it matters most. In our next episode, we shift from battlefield to household to explore the women who shaped the Three Kingdoms behind the scenes. Thank you for watching Epochs Across Eras. If you enjoyed this journey through history, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an episode. Let's keep exploring the past to uncover the stories that shaped our world. Until next time, keep questioning, keep learning, and keep exploring the epochs that define us all.